I'm going to do a little screencast to help you with your homework tonight. Thursday, September 17th, you have identifying prepositional phrases, and this is exactly what we did in class today with the Pear Deck. I'm going to suggest that you make sure you have your journal open to page -2 so you can see the list of prepositions, because I know we don't have them all memorized yet, so we want to use this to help us find them. We also need to recap the prepositional phrase formula. So it's preposition plus modifier plus a noun. That means that whatever I highlight, the very first word in the phrase that I highlight has to be on this list because it's a preposition. And the very last word has to be a noun. And then the only words that are allowed to be in the middle are words that modify that noun. And we cannot have any verbs, because if we see a verb, then it's something else. It's not a prepositional phrase. So make sure that you put your first and last name at the top and that you capitalize your name correctly. If you do not do that, you will be getting your paper back, because we are trying to form some good habits in what we do anytime we get a paper. Then it asks you to write the formula for a prepositional phrase, which hopefully you know, but if you don't, you can always refer back to page -2 in your journal. And then we did the first example together in class. It asked you to highlight the prepositional phrase. So I looked at my list and I said, about is a preposition. So I have to think of, well, I need to go all the way to the noun. About what? About my favorite book. So you're going to highlight that in a color. And I can double check. About, the first word that's highlighted, has to be on this list. And there it is. And then the last word has to be a noun or a pronoun. A book is. So then, I'm going to type them over here. About is the preposition, book is the noun, and then in between I've got some modifiers, my and favorite. If you look at the next one, let's do one more together. Well, actually, let's do the third one together. It's about a girl who travels across India. The number 2 here indicates that there are going to be 2 prepositional phrases, and one of them should be very familiar because we just had that same preposition here. So again, I'm going to highlight about. About is the preposition, about a girl. I'm going to highlight that one in green. And then over here, I'm going to break it apart. About is the preposition, a is the modifier, girl is the noun. Now I need to find another preposition. Who travels? That looks like it could be a preposition, but let me look at that. Who? I'm going to go look at my list. I don't see who on this list, so it's not a preposition. A lot of you, as I'm checking your homework, have that highlighted, but it's not. So I've got to find another word in here that's on that list. Across. I'm going to go double check it. There it is, across. Now I've got to think about, where's the end of that phrase? Where's the noun? Across what? Across India. Now this one only has 2 words, and I have 3 boxes. That means I'm not going to have a modifier. The first word is across. I'm just going to leave this box blank. There is no modifier, but the last word is a noun, and that is India. So hopefully that helps you a little with your homework if you were having some problems with it. Make sure number 3, you'll see the last one has 3 prepositional phrases, so make sure you do all 3, exactly like what I just did here.